Welcome back to Cayman 27 News. It's an active newscast. We now have Minister Wayne Panton. He just rushed here from the Legislative Assembly. A lot going on today. He's representing his Ministry of Financial Services. There was a contentious private member's motion that brought up today regarding whether law firms should be prosecuted.
Yeah, it was filed yesterday, I think. I didn't see it until last night. You know, I think it's a very unfortunate approach when politicians try to score political points in a way which imperils what's effectively the economy of the country. Because if you try to undermine the financial services industry by attacking one of the core constituents of it, then I think that's completely irresponsible. There are thousands of Caymanians who benefit from the financial services industry, who participate in it, who have great careers in it, and to effectively attack it in such a way publicly and create the perception internationally that there's something flawed with the financial services industry in Cayman when we have all of this international attention is very, very unhelpful and irresponsible.
Is there any merit, in your opinion, though, in those motions? We have heard the claims that Caymanians aren't getting the advancement that they need. Do you see any merit at all?
Tammy, that's an issue, right? But the motion isn't about that issue. The motion is about whether law firms have been breaking the law in operating foreign offices. And the answer to that is no. In law and on principle, the MLAs who are behind this are wrong. It's not the case that it's a breach of the law. The law today, as it is, that we've had since 1969, just doesn't deal with it. The bill that we're trying to bring is specifically to address issues like this. These are things that we identified a long time ago that needed to be controlled. And they want to kick the can down the road and prevent a bill from being put in place, which would specifically address these issues. The status quo is not what we need to leave alone. We need a bill like this to address the issues.
I have to point out, you seem quite upset as to what's transpired today.
Well, the motion reflects a very personal attack on me as well. And I don't take kindly to anyone questioning my integrity. And that is effectively what it's trying to do. I mean, politics in Cayman has been elevated to a very nasty state at this point.
We're just before an election, so
Tammy,
conceivably,
yeah, but I've never seen. But we're not in a campaign. We're in the Legislative Assembly, the Parliament of the country, and we are trying to use, through these individuals, they seem to be trying to use every means they can to smear everybody and attack everybody, and that's a very, very dangerous, high-stakes game to play, which has real consequences for thousands of people. At the end of the day, you're attacking the entire financial services industry because the legal profession and the accounting profession are core, they're central, they undergird the financial services industry. If we didn't have the legal profession as strong as it is today, we would not have Cayman as significant as it is today in the international financial services market.
You see it as an attack. They may not see it that way. They may say, all right, this was the last recourse. This is all that we can do to shed light on a situation that we think needs to be changed. Do you see it that way at all, or can you see it that way at all?
No, they have an opportunity. There's a bill that they can debate. They can get up and say what they want to say in relation to it. This is not someone looking for an opportunity to give constructive input on something. This is someone looking to play politics and attack a whole bunch of people at the same time and smear people and to try to suggest that I am somehow conflicted in bringing this because I was a partner in a big firm.
Where is the motion now?
The motion is going to be dealt with at some point down the road. The private members' motions are dealt with on Thursdays. So I think we're probably out of time today. There's one being dealt with now. I don't think there's any LA next Thursday, so it'll be the Thursday after that.
And for you, what is it that you want to get across? What's the message that you want to get across?
Well, the message is, people need to start acting responsibly, because perception is a key element of how we have to project ourselves. And if we damage the perception of ourselves internally, then externally those looking at us are going to say, well, how can you claim credibility to be a well-regulated jurisdiction if this is what your own people are saying? It's not helpful at all, and it's wrong in law and wrong in principle.
Minister Panton, thank you for being here with us on Cayman 27 News, and we will be keeping an eye on this situation as it develops.